Oh dear. We've already got deers pawing at the project, seeing what's going on. Hey, good morning. Welcome to MuddyfeetTV. And we're at it again on a different project. Well, we're not fishing, but we are fixing to set forms. While I was gone to the expo, Matt and his guys were rained out on their project that we were actually supposed to pump with a boom pump. But the rain got us on that, but it was not wet enough to get in here and get the pier hose drilled, which I was wanting to video that, but it worked out that I was out of town when they could do it. So I told them go ahead. That way I'd be that much further ahead when I got back to town. So I got my forms laid out, I got string lines up, everything is squared. So I'll tell you something about concrete work. You start off perfect. You may not end up perfect, but you start off perfect. So this thing is 50 feet 3 inches by 50 feet 3 inches. And you ask what the 3 inches for. Well, you got a 1.5 inch sheeting notch for your 10. And so we always allow for the sheeting notch not to be included with your working foundation. So the shop itself, the frame of the shop will actually be 50 feet by 30 feet. So you ask, well, why is it 50 feet 3 inches by 50 feet 3 inches? Well, I explained what the 3 inches was. Well, the other part is right here. You can see it where a pier. I just filled everything back in once the piers are done. But this will be from here over as the shop. This will be a lean-to part right here. But I'm gonna pour it all in one pour. So what I'll do is set all the forms, exterior forms, and then get all the ground on grade, and then we'll set a form flat ways, and there'll be an 1.5 inch step down from the shop to the lean-to, and then the lean-to will probably have about 2 to 3 inches of fall this way for water, if water gets on it, which it's going to be covered. So you still get the blowing rain, so water won't, it'll drain off of it. 3 inches and 20 feet, it will be sufficient. So yeah, so that's how we come up with 50 feet 3 inches by 50 feet 3 inches is what that'll be. It does have piers. There is a little bit of fill on this end, so I personally like piers versus great big heavy footings. That's just me. That's my MO. I'm sure it's debatable and arguable, but I like piers. And of course, everything else over here is all in native soil, but we still piered it along with it. So we'll get the form set today. I don't know. I hope to get some plumbing in. There's going to be a bathroom and a shower in this corner right here. And then I need to put some drains, a floor drain back here. My daughter's going to house her show pigs in here for the next couple of years, and they're going to. I'm thinking they're going to go in this corner right here. They may go in that corner right there. I hadn't decided yet. We'll see how that goes. So, but yeah, we got a lot of rain, and I'm pretty happy with what I see. I knew this hill was going to bleed off, but we'll clean this up with the tractors. And yeah, so okay, let's quit talking. We gotta get set some forms. We gotta start setting some forms. I'm probably gonna start. It's a muddy corner, but I may save that to last. Maybe it'll dry up a little bit. Either way, we gotta start somewhere. So let me start in that corner right there. I'll decide. I think I'm gonna start in that corner. So okay, I gotta get some stuff together. All right, first form set. Got it true to everything. And we're gonna head off this way and then we'll work some more. Got a few stakes in it. It'll get a couple more. But that's got it solid enough that I can go ahead and set this other form along here and get all these set, and then we'll come back in and start kind of tightening up and straightening up things. But so far I like what I see. So we gotta get a scab back here. Kind of on the home stretch. Thank goodness. I wonder how many feet of forms I've set in my lifetime. Of course, I hadn't set a whole lot in the last 15 years for obvious reasons. But prior to that, it's a different story. All right, now we got all the forms set. I'm just kind of starting to pile some dirt in here and kind of get grade close. So this is just dirt and topsoil of this hill. I want to leave me enough room to get about 3-4 inches of cushion sand in on top of this, but I'm just, you know, heck, that's 10-inch gap right there, 10 and 12-inch gap right there, and these are 2x8s on the big side. And then 2x6 over there, that's all coming together pretty decent. But just cheating it a little bit. Put a little bit of this in here, then I'll put the cushion sand on top of that. And like I said, I want about 3 inches of cushion sand in there. So it'll be working out good. The forms are set. They need a little bit of bracing in places. I run out of my 18-inch stakes, and I got a bunch of 1-foot stakes, but I didn't hardly use any of them. I thought I'd use them on that end over there, but didn't get around to it. So they're just too soft and wasn't anything for them to grab into. So I need to get me another bundle or so of the 18-inch stakes and finish up some of these big gaps. Get some stakes in there. It's probably okay especially when you put your 10 ledge in there. That'll ridge it up some too, but you know. Not mad, and I'll get some dirt and put on the back side of these forms also, but I want to get as much filled in as I can and braced up as I can. But it's looking good, coming along good. All my measurements are working out. I've kind of double checked everything once I had some forms up, and everything's coming together. So let's get some dirt moved in here. another day, spending another dollar. We are getting some stuff done. I'm sorry I couldn't get to filming. I had a truck issue I had to handle, and we've had to go town, get rebar, plastic tie. I've been running pretty hard this morning. So, but they've got the footings dug, or starting to put the rebar in the footings, and then they'll put the plastic down. I wasn't going to put plastic down, but we've got a chance of some severe storms on Sunday night, so I want to get this covered, and that way keep the rain from doing a lot of damage. But they're grading the lean-to now, so getting it all graded up, looking good. So these guys do a good job. I follow them a lot on I see a lot of their work. 2 or 3 contractors that use these guys, and that's, of course, that's how I got their number. So getting everything where it looks good and looks right. So I got to get some stuff done here. So I'll update y'all in a little bit when we just giving y'all an idea though what kind of goes on. I do have piers in here. There's piers all down 12.5 foot all the way across. There's piers across that cross stitch right there. There's piers all the way around the perimeter. So don't you panic. Well, we're about got it all finished up over there. I will do a walk around in a little bit. I haven't done a really that good of a job of vlogging this. A lot because I'm by myself and I'm kind of under some time restraints, and it's been some long days over here. But you know, the next time I'm doing it, I say by myself. A lot of it done by myself, and of course, you know, y'all saw the grade crew come in and all that. So I'm thankful for that, because I don't know how long that took me. I'm about 15 years older than what I used to be when I used to do all that all the time, and you forget a lot of things, and your muscles ache where they hadn't ached in a long time. So what I'm doing here, I'm taking this old piece of 12-inch I-beam, and I'm gonna cut me some weld plates out of it. I need 6 weld plates that are 1 foot long, and they don't have to be 1 foot wide, but they gotta be 1 foot long at least. So that's what I'm doing right now. Hopefully this wind I won't burn the place down. Woo! I like it. Tell you what, I'm not young as I used to think I was. But it's in. It looks very good. I'm really pleased with those guys. They do an excellent job. Got good footers on it. Got pier hose and all where they're supposed to be. We got 5/8 rebar all the way around. Of course, it's a metal building. I mean, I think I've got overkill on the footings. Probably a good 24, 30-inch footing right there. I'm gonna pour 5 inches of concrete. So a little bit of plumbing in it. I did all that amongst 100 trips to town, and had a possible pump issue, but Chris got it sorted out, and that took about an hour and a half of my time. I was about 45 minutes away from here, and he got back with me, said everything. He got everything settled down, so that's good. But I wasn't going to pour on poly. I don't like how concrete finishes on poly, for one, and for two, it's not an air-conditioned building. I'm not laying wood floors down. I mean, it's just so I just really didn't want it. But here's the deal. Excuse me. We've got. They've thrown in a pretty good chance of some severe storms for us coming up this week. So I went ahead and put poly down, so if it does rain, hopefully I won't lose my ditches. I'm gonna buy some more poly, and I'm gonna cover it all again. Really happy with the setup. Those guys do a great job. I mean, and I've seen their work, and I knew what I was getting when I hired them. So, but we're excited. We're ready to get this thing poured and get the building going. It's a good setup. It's all proper. I think most of you guys would approve. 16-inch centers on my 3/8 rebar. Got 5/8 in the 3 5/8 rebars. Some of y'all, my God, I ought to put 4. Well, you know what? It's a metal building, man. There's going to be an I-beam leg right here, and one on each corner. So there's no weight going across there. So anywho, it's gonna be ready to go. All right, I'm through for the day. I'm tired, and this is that daggum pump's kind of made me a little lazy feeling, I guess. I don't know. I work all the daggum time, but it's not like I had the last couple of days on this dude.